Stop. If you're European and you're following American investing advice, you're probably losing money quietly every year without even knowing it. That's right. Millions of Europeans are doing exactly this. They think, I'll just copy what works in the US. But here's the problem. It doesn't work for us. And if you ignore it, this mistake could cost you tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of euros over decades. Today, we're going to fix that. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 biggest mistakes Europeans make when copying American investing advice. And at the end, you also get 7 easily marks what you need to make to be a good investor in Europe. And you'll know exactly how to invest the European way, smarter, safer, and long-term. Quick disclaimer before we continue. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. The major problem for us is most YouTube investing content is made in the US for Americans. It sounds universal, so Europeans assume it applies to them too. Open YouTube and search for how to invest. What do you see? 401k, Roth IRA, US ETFs, Robinhood screenshots, hundreds of videos showing strategies that simply don't exist in Europe. And millions of Europeans blindly copy this. Buying the same ETFs, following the same allocations, ignoring taxes, ignoring broker rules. Here's the truth. This is a massive financial problem for Europeans. Every year, people lose money they didn't have to, simply because they copied the wrong system. So let's start with major mistakes one by one. Mistake number 1. ETFs. Americans mostly invest in US domiciled ETFs like SPI, VOO, or QQQ. Europeans should usually invest in UCITS ETFs. Why? On the surface, they seem the same. Same indexes, same companies, same returns. But under the hood, European ETFs are structured differently for taxes, dividends, and regulations. Many Europeans try to buy the American versions directly or pick the wrong ETF and slowly drain their returns over decades. For example, popular European alternatives include VUSA, CSPX, FWRA, and VWCE. It is a good choice for dollar-cost average strategy. Even though they track the same indexes as US ETFs, they are optimized for European taxes and brokerage rules. Choosing the wrong ETF doesn't hurt immediately. It hurts over 10, 20, 30 years. That's why this is a serious problem, and we're going to show you how to avoid it. Solutions for this problem is use UCITS ETFs instead, designed for European investors. Popular options: VUSA, CSPX, FWRA, VWCE. Check if the ETF is accumulating or distributing. This affects taxes. Keep it simple. Track the same index as US ETFs, but structured for Europe. Mistake number 2. Taxes. Talking about taxes. American advice often says, don't worry about taxes. Just hold long-term. Use your 401k or Roth IRA. That works in the US. But in Europe, it is nothing like that. Taxes depends on your country. Capital gains. Dividends. Accumulating versus distributing ETFs. 2 Europeans investing in the same ETF can have completely different outcomes just because of where they live. Ignoring this is one of the biggest mistakes Europeans make, and it's exactly what American creators never warn you about. Solution. Learn how taxes work in your country. Prefer UCITS ETFs with tax efficiency. Track accumulating versus distributing ETFs depending on your tax rules. Factor taxes into your long-term strategy. Don't wait until year-end to realize the cost. Mistake number 3, brokers and platforms. American advice assumes Robinhood or similar apps, zero fees, instant deposits, simple tax reporting. Europeans have to use brokers like Interactive Brokers, Trading 212, or DeGiro. Each one has different fees, currency, conversion handling, tax reporting support. Even a small, unnoticed currency conversion can quietly cost hundreds or thousands of euros a year. And then there's exchanges. European ETFs are traded on places like Xetra, Euronext, or London Stock Exchange. But the key isn't the exchange, it's picking the right ETF and broker for Europe. Most Americans never think about this. Europeans must. Solution: use brokers that work in both Europe and the United States. A popular example is Interactive Brokers. Look at strong European brokers, such as Trading 212 or DeGiro. Always check if the broker is available and suitable in your country. Rules and features can differ by location. Do not choose a broker only because someone on YouTube uses it. So how do we fix all these mistakes? Let's go through a few simple points to make your strategy easier. Europeans don't need American strategies. They need European ones. Here's what you do. Use European ETFs. Examples: VUSA, CSPX, FWRA, and VWCE. They're tax-optimized and fit European regulations. Choose a broker that works for your country. Popular options: Interactive Brokers, Trading 212, DeGiro. Check fees, currency conversion, and tax support. Think long-term. Don't trade every week. Avoid chasing American hot tips. Focus on steady, consistent growth. Pay attention to taxes and ETF types. Understand capital gains, dividends, accumulating versus distributing ETFs. Even a small mistake here can quietly destroy decades of returns. Do this, and you'll avoid the biggest mistakes millions of Europeans are making right now. Now let's summarize what you heard today from us. The problem? Europeans blindly copying American investing advice, a mistake that silently costs money every year. Use UCITS ETFs instead of US-domiciled ETFs. Brokers suited for Europe, not America. Tax-aware. Investing. Adopt a long-term strategy for investing. If you follow this, you can invest confidently without losing money to a system that wasn't made for you. And for the end, if you want investing explained for Europeans without American strategies that don't apply here, subscribe this channel now and we will inform you about UCITS ETFs, brokers, taxes, and everything you need to invest smarter in Europe. Don't copy the wrong system. Start investing the European way today. Comment down below what themes about investing you like to hear more, and we will inform you more about European investing.